Right now, a study estimates that more than 2 out of every 3 adults over 55 are running low on a mineral their heart, muscles, and brain cannot function without, and most of them have no idea. In the next 12 minutes, I'll show you the exact warning signs, why your last blood test almost certainly missed it, and the 2-minute fix that actually works, starting with real food, not a pill. And here's the part that should concern you: this mineral is involved in over 300 processes in your body, including keeping your heartbeat steady. If you skip this video, you'll keep chasing the wrong symptoms while the real cause stays invisible on paper. Doctors call this the magnesium gap, and it's grown quietly for one simple reason: the way we test for it is fundamentally broken. It's not that magnesium deficiency is rare. It's that it's nearly invisible to the tool your doctor uses to look for it. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly why that happens, which 5 symptoms deserve your attention starting today, and which 2 forms of magnesium actually matter, because not all of them work the same way in your body. The test that lies to you. Here's a number that surprises almost everyone I share it with: less than 1% of the magnesium in your entire body is floating in your bloodstream. The other 99% is locked away in your bones and muscle tissue. So when your doctor orders a standard magnesium panel, they're only measuring that tiny 1%, and your body is stubborn about protecting that number. Even when your bones and muscles are running critically low, your body will pull magnesium out of long-term storage just to keep your blood test looking normal. Clinical researchers have flagged this directly. Serum magnesium is considered an unreliable early indicator of whole-body deficiency. That means you could be significantly deficient and still walk out of your doctor's office with a lab report that says everything is fine. So the test isn't lying to your doctor, it's just measuring the wrong thing. Which means the real warning signs are the ones you're feeling, not the ones showing up on paper. Micro summary: blood tests only capture 1% of your body's magnesium supply. So what does the other 99% look like when it starts running out? That's next. 5 warning signs. Sign 1: nighttime leg cramps. Magnesium is what tells your muscles to relax after they contract. Without enough, muscles can literally stay switched on longer than they should. Sign 2: trouble falling or staying asleep, because magnesium helps calm your nervous system down in the evening. Sign 3: fatigue that a full night's sleep doesn't fix. Sign 4: a rise in anxiety or irritability. Magnesium directly regulates your brain's stress response system. Sign 5, and this is the one people underestimate: heart palpitations, that fluttering feeling, because magnesium helps keep your heart's electrical rhythm steady. Here's the part that makes this worse specifically for anyone over 60. A study tracking adults aged 65 and older over 5 years found that as their dietary magnesium intake declined, their physical performance, walking speed, grip strength, declined right along with it. Same body, same person, 5 years apart, and the drop tracked almost exactly with their magnesium intake. Unexpected stat: aging doesn't just lower how much magnesium you eat, it also lowers how much your intestines absorb and how much your kidneys hold on to. You could eat the exact same diet as 10 years ago and still be running a deficit. These 5 signs are frequently dismissed as just aging. They're not. Now here's where it gets interesting, because some of the biggest causes of this have nothing to do with your diet at all. Quick thing before we keep going: if this is the kind of health research you want broken down simply, hit subscribe. I cover topics exactly like this every week, translating real studies into things you can actually use. The hidden drains. Certain everyday medications, some blood pressure drugs, acid reflux medications, and diuretics, increase how much magnesium your body loses through urine. If you manage a chronic condition, this is worth a direct conversation with your pharmacist, not a reason to change your medication on your own. Coffee and alcohol, even in modest daily amounts, increase magnesium loss the same way. Chronic stress burns through magnesium faster, which creates a frustrating loop. Low magnesium raises stress hormones, and higher stress lowers magnesium further. And there's one more factor almost nobody talks about: modern farming has measurably reduced the mineral density of a lot of produce compared to a few generations ago. Combine that with heavily processed foods, and it's not that people are eating worse, it's that the same plate delivers less magnesium than it used to. Medications, caffeine, stress, and soil depletion all quietly drain magnesium, independent of your willpower. So if you can't fix all of that overnight, where do you actually start? This next part is the one to remember. Everything up to this point explains the problem. What comes next is the actual fix, and it's simpler and cheaper than almost anything sold to you as a solution. Stay with me, because this is the part most videos on this topic get wrong. Here's the encouraging part. You don't need an expensive supplement to start closing this gap. Some of the richest sources of magnesium are already sitting in a grocery store aisle you walk past every week: leafy greens like spinach and Swiss chard, pumpkin seeds, almonds and cashews, black beans, and yes, a small amount of dark chocolate. Nutrition researchers consistently rank these as among the most bioavailable, meaning most easily absorbed, sources of magnesium available. For most people, meaningfully closing this gap starts with a grocery list, not a bottle. A single cup of cooked spinach contains close to the same magnesium as many standard supplement doses, and your body absorbs food-based magnesium more efficiently than most synthetic forms. Whole foods deliver more absorbable magnesium than most people assume. But if food alone isn't enough for you, and for some people it genuinely isn't, there's one supplement mistake you need to avoid. The supplement mistake almost everyone makes. Magnesium oxide is the cheapest, most common form on store shelves, and it's also the hardest for your body to absorb, which is why it often just causes digestive upset instead of results. Magnesium glycinate is gentler and better absorbed, which is likely why it's become one of the fastest growing forms people search for, especially for sleep and calm. The form matters. The dose matters. And how it interacts with your current medications matters most of all, which is exactly why this is a conversation to bring to your doctor directly, and ask specifically about magnesium status, not just a routine panel. Not all magnesium supplements are equal. Form determines whether your body can actually use it. So here's what I want you to walk away with. If even one of those 5 signs sounded familiar, don't wait for a routine blood test to confirm it. Start with your plate this week, and bring this up directly with your doctor. Subscribe if this helped. We break down exactly this kind of research every week, made simple.